Good morning. It's Wednesday morning. We're going to take off on a walk this morning, and probably going to be a short video because we're going to be doing a sled pull. We've got a device here that you put some weights in, and we're going to do a sled pull this morning, and that's part of Tyson's PT work in the Army, and he wants to practice on that to get where he can do it at 100% or at a grade of 100. So we're going to add that for our cardio day. It's going to be dark out. We'll be doing it with our headlamps on. I got work today. Otherwise, we'd wait till the sun comes up. But anyway, so I don't think we're going to be able to get any video of that because it's going to be too dark to put the video on. But we're going to get the walk going, and we'll chat at you after the walk, and then we'll chat at you again after we finish the cardio. Just to let you know how it went. So anyway, we're gonna wrap this up and get on my walk, and we'll chat at y'all in a bit. All right, got the walk done. Jog actually. Jogged a little shorter distances and walked a little shorter distances, a little bit different type. Before I was jogging, I don't know, I'd say at least a quarter of a mile, quarter to a quarter and a half, 3/8 of a mile maybe. Now I'm doing, I don't know, not quite a quarter, maybe 330 about, and then walking the rest of the quarter. So a little bit faster, a little bit slower pace actually overall average, but my jogs are a little bit faster. So eventually, I guess you try to squeeze all those together and make it all a jog, and then eventually a run. So anyway, I don't know if I'll ever get there, but it's burning off a lot of calories and sweat. I tell you what, it was pretty warm. Gotten in the tree row. You know, there's one spot on the road where there's trees grow on both sides and there's no breeze, and pretty warm through there. So anyway, felt pretty good. You know how I say I like to sweat, so. Anyway, sweated quite a bit. The old sweatbands there, they caught quite a bit of sweat, but my hands are still a little moist. So anyway, once Tyson gets out, we'll hook up the sled, do that workout. Maybe I'll have him tell us what it's all about so we know what we're doing. And then we'll chat at you after that. Talk to you in a bit. All right, here we go. Fixing to do this outside routine. Like I said, it's for Tyson's military PT work. So I'm gonna let him explain what we're gonna do here.
So what we're doing out here, we're just doing a sled drag backwards, 25 meters down, 90 pounds, 25 meters back, 90 pounds for one of the events.
And so the PT test? What's the whole test? I think you said there were more than just
so now they've taken one of the events out. So you start off with like a hex bar deadlift. You do 3 reps. Your max for dudes is 350. And then you go into a hand release push-up. And then for my age group, you have 2 minutes to get 61. That's the max. And then after that, you do an event called the sprint drag carry. You set up a lane that's 25 meters long, and then you start in a push-up position. And then when your time begins, you sprint. You touch the line at the 25 meter mark. Come back, grab your sled, pull it backwards, and then pull it back, and then shuffle sideways, down. And touch the line, come back, and then grab 2 45-pound kettlebells, run to the line, and then touch your foot, come back, and then you finish with a sprint, touch, and back. And then the max for that, for my age group, is a minute and 26 seconds.
My max for sure. I'm over that. All right, so we're gonna hit this outside, and we'll come back and tell you how it went. All right, we got that done. That was all we did was the sled drag. I didn't do anything in between. I sat and rested my rest while Tyson did his, and he waited for me to do mine. Took about, what'd we say, a minute to do drag, 75?
Yeah, we did 5 sets of drags, and it took 10 minutes to do 2 dudes, so
yeah.
Math, as they say.
Yeah, so It was definitely a different exercise for me. I'm used to the weights and cardio inside, but the sled drag, that's a little bit of strength and cardio all at once. So it was a good routine. That wasn't too bad. I mean, I think I looked down and my max heart rate was 170 or 168 or something like that at the point after the first 2. So I'm sure it got up higher than that on the last 3. I haven't checked what it was yet, but good workout. Broke up another good sweat even after the walk jog, and so we're gonna wrap this up and we'll let y'all go, and we'll see y'all later. Have a good one.